brought to you by Arizona Wholesale Supply.
Hello, Art Johnson, the Appliance Guru, on behalf of Arizona Wholesale, with another video on your appliances. We're here to talk to you today about water treatment systems. We have Joshua West with Quality Water Systems here to give you the information you need to make the best decisions for your family about water treatment. So here's Josh.
Joshua West here to talk to you about quality water systems. What are they all about? What makes them different from the other systems on the market? Let's talk about water treatment when it comes to water softening. Now, there's a lot of products on the market ranging from $400 all the way up to $5,000. I've seen it. And the question then becomes, what makes a product different? How do you know you got a product that's worth investing in? And then what are those differences? When it comes to the quality line, they proudly make their products right here in the desert for the desert water. Based out of Mesa, Arizona, that's where the manufacturing happens. Not only do they do the manufacturing, but they got a full service team as well as a full installation team. So they're going to take care of you from start to finish. Let's start at the top here. You got what's called the valve. Now, the valve in water treatment systems is kind of the brains of the operation. It tells you what's going on, how the system's working, and how is it going to operate. These systems, not only are they a metered system, which means it's going to count the gallons used and be very efficient that way, but it also has a backup just in case you go out of town. This system's going to recognize that you're not using water and will automatically flush that water out after a certain amount of days. And the reason for that is, stagnant water, especially in a hot garage, you can have bacteria buildup and things like that. So the quality line has gone the extra measures to make sure that the systems are going to work perfectly in all conditions, in the high heat, even if it gets real cold. And then also another thing to consider when it comes to water treatment on the softener level is a lot of systems out there are made for national distribution. Now, the national level for grains of hardness, which is how we test the water when we're talking about hardness scale, is about 7 grains of hardness. So overall across the states, you got about a 7 grain average. Now, Arizona, we're between 15 and 23 grains of hardness. So if you try to stick in a system made for national distribution, unfortunately, it's probably going to fail after a couple of years. Not here with the quality line. Their systems use high-grade resin. They got a 25-year warranty on that resin and both tanks, 5-year on the valve, so you are going to be protected. You know you're buying a good product. When it comes to the tanks, we mentioned the warranty, which is phenomenal. The resin in there is a fantastic grade. A lot of companies try to save costs on that resin. They'll use a very low-grade resin. In turn, that resin will break down over a shorter amount of time. So you know you're going to get good quality system at a fantastic price with these quality water softeners. Thanks.
Thanks, Joshua. That was really beneficial. Stay tuned because we're going to have Josh back to do a video talking about salt in your water softener. I think you'll find that very interesting. We also have an upcoming video on reverse osmosis systems to give you fresh, clean drinking water. Thanks for joining us.